what's this thing with the agency? What's going on?
So I just decided that I want to launch this agency because that's a new like path for me. Like I never went through this path, but I have trustful resources, and I just decided to put those into action and to just follow some deadlines that you set for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought, like, for landing page, uh, it would be the perfect thing to have such VSL. So here we are.
This is your agency.
Yes, exactly.
I saw. You've sent me the link for the Twitter link for the agency, and I saw you already had some followers. So was this?
Well, that's actually very funny. It used to be another project,
Uh-huh.
but this was just a temporary decision, and was driven by emotions.
Mm-hmm.
Because at that time I quit up with I broke up with my girlfriend, so I thought, like, okay, and then I'm gonna make this. But it turned out to be like a very good source to just keep this going. Not because of the postings, but because of the 80 followers that are there. The people, they can either enjoy the content or they just can unfollow. But this was just like a time cutting opportunity for me.
Okay. About the VSL, do you have some kind of ideas? And basically, what exactly do you need? You need just the editing. Are you gonna write the script on your own?
I have actually a little idea.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing big, just a little concept. Maybe it's good, maybe it's not. Wait, I will just share my screen for a second.
By the way,
What?
there's on Utopia you can find some resources about making VSL. I don't know if you checked that out.
I did not check it out, honestly. But how do I say it? Like, I need to concentrate on other skills, or I just want to progress into other skills, and I know how important that kind of video and how professional and how I like it needs to be good, and I much support someone that has knowledge in this already.
But the thing with the VSLs or videos in general, the most important part is basically what you say inside of the video. With video editing, what I can do is actually make people watch until the end, so I can just make it engaging so that I keep people's attention. But your job is, now this is also something that we can discuss. The script or the things that you say are also very, very important. Okay, let's see. Yeah.
Well, you know best how the best script is working. This is your craft, and I trust you with that.
Okay.
For me, important marketing and selling wise, at the beginning of the video, to just give it a hook, give it a nice thing, like mention the 3 pain points. I just made here a note, 3 pain points of the 3 services that we provide.
I think I wrote it down somewhere. Give me a second.
I'll send you this document after the call later. So yeah, you can also mention that, like, we are a digital returns or investment agency, and what do we do, the services, the guarantee, like this performance increase or 100% money back. Also very important for me to mention that we have for 24-hour customer service. Like, we are available on WhatsApp, Telegram, Discord, email. and we are currently like I want to work on like a chatbot, so people can just chat with either one provider, or yeah, see how it turns out. So at the end, I just want the call to action. So from a marketing perspective, this is all what is important to me, for me to be like mentioned. How you script it, or how you decide to like put it into one video, like I give to you like
Okay.
100% like free hands.
Let's go step by step. Here I found basically. I'm gonna share my screen now. Go live. Okay. So you can see it, right?
Oh, nice. Yeah, I can see. Yeah.
So these are basically the steps that need to be covered in the VSL.
Mhm.
So
Oh, nice.
yeah.
Of course. What do you?
um, I don't know. Here I was messing basically for my VSL. I was messing with Chat GPT. So I wrote some what are called prompts. But yeah, my VSL is terrible because ChatGPT, and not the ChatGPT 4, but actually the free version wrote it. So that's my excuse. But for yours, we need to do it a little bit better. So the first thing is starting with a bold claim. Then you have social proof, pain points and struggles. Okay, let me ask you again this thing. Do you want it? Are you gonna write it on your own, or because I'm also working with another copywriter, so maybe she can write this for you? Would you like that, or do you want to write it on your own?
That's a good question.
I mean, as far as like
So yeah.
as far as writing the VSL, I mean the script, I can give you like we can brainstorm about it together, but I'm not an expert in script writing. That's why I have someone else who's doing the script. So if you want that, but that's gonna be an additional service, you know?
I know. Of course. Then we like I have the script actually in my head. I know that this should be a very simple, very modest and professional video. Like I do not want to hard sell anything to anyone.
Okay.
Be just like first of all, like how I told you, it should be the hook first. Which yeah. Right. I will do that. I think it's the best.
What?
And like I can write you a hook.
Okay.
And yeah, let's do it like that.
So you will do the script writing. So you will prepare the text.
Yes. It's not that much to prepare. Really not. Just who we are and what we do, I already have written down. And then to just explain the services.
Okay.
Like it's also like, what do we do, and do you have the possibility to add like some pictures? Then like after that, in an I don't know how I say, like animated way, or other backgrounds.
leave the creative part. I mean, that's that's a different story. So
Right,
uh,
perfect.
of course we
Um,
will have things like that. Um,
mhm.
but what I'm asking you, okay, so you said you're gonna write the script, and
Yeah.
if you're writing the script on your own, then I mean, I can consult with you,
Yes.
like
Yes.
we can brainstorm together, uh, and if you need my help,
Mhm.
so basically I can show you the video that's on Utopia. It's like 15 minutes long, or maybe 30 minutes long, so it's not too much, but I would leave it up to you however you want to do the, what is this?
I just sent you a sample, which I thought like it's
Hi,
cool.
my name is
But it's like a little bit too like, how should I say? Mm, too less, like not appealing enough.
Uh-huh.
But in some sort of that way, what
But I was thinking that you would be actually talking. Actually, you would be filming yourself.
no,
No?
I'm not filming myself, no.
Okay.
No.
So you want something similar like this, but make it a little bit more fancy.
Yes, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So for you, I don't know, you can, if you want to do a voice over the text, or you have, how should I say, some AI options. I use 11 Labs to make it like, yeah, how you wish, how it's easier and how it's better. Do you think, like, I don't know, what experience did you have in the past? What is better, to speak when they spoke, or when they made like the AI generated voice?
I mean, I think it's better if you're speaking because it gives this personal touch.
Okay.
Um, but I mean, you need, but when you're speaking, you are not supposed to be reading. You need to, in a way,
Free.
act.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically, you need the words need to be presented in a more interesting way. So, like, if you see my VSL, I'm like more alive, and for certain words, I put stress on different words so that it's more interesting for the viewer. Um, I'm not sure that you can achieve it like that with the AI. I mean, with the 11 Labs, it is pretty similar. I mean, it's pretty good, but if you want to take it to the next level, then I suggest then you doing it. But but this is also you also need to be able to. There is a specific word about this, but I don't know which one is it. But basically, you need to act in a way. You need to put certain stress on words and make them more alive. So basically, something what I'm doing right now. So as I'm stressing these words, I'm kind of putting some emotion behind it. So basically, that's what you need to do if you want it to be good. But some people can do it, others can't.
Yeah, that's the thing I still need to figure out, if I do some sort of AI or I speak it by myself. I will still need to see that. It's not necessary for me. Like, that should not present me as a person, or the person, any person behind that agency in a visual way, because we are a digital marketing agency,
Mhm.
So totally fine if there is a very nice voice who can actually add tonality. I will look for that. There are many voices,
Okay.
And then I'm gonna see what's the best solution. First, I need to write the text anyway. I just need to write the hook and the end, the pitch, and see what else. I will do that probably after the call. It's not a problem, and I will send to you the file later on.
Okay. When do you need it done? As soon as possible, I assume.
I don't know what to say. Like, I do not hurry.
Mm-hmm.
I do not have a deadline.
So basically,
week I do not have that much time either. So it's rather like, yeah, at the end of the week, at the weekend. Like I said, it's not necessary.
I'll prepare it much quicker, day or two or something like that. Okay, so the other question is a little bit more details about the company, because with the edit, I want to present your company both in a direct and indirect way. So basically, I want to add some psychology behind all of those things. So if you could tell me a little bit more about the company, what it does, what are the values, or what you want to achieve, things like that would be really helpful.
Like to just speak about it.
Just talk about the company, and as you go along, I will ask you further questions, and we'll figure it out.
Well, it's actually easy concept, not overcomplicated or anything. Anyone that starts to build a brand on any type of social media wants to get as much money out of it if they invest something, much money as an outcome as he puts in. Much more return than investment. So that's why I wanted to build this agency to create for each client and strategy if they need one. If not, and they're easy optimizations, so we do not like strict for one how should I say level. So we're gonna be also able to write like strategies, but also like make easy optimizations, such as SEO optimized bio or sales copy, hard sell, soft sell, DM, cold approach, and that's it basically.
How do you position your? How is your company positioned? Is it I don't know, a premium brand, or is it like are you playing based on price, offering the lowest price, or what are you? How do you differentiate from the others?
How I differentiate from the others.
But more importantly, how do you position yourself? What is the company's position?
The company's position, you must imagine yourself as a bridge from one side of the other. All of the problems that every company owner, digital agency owner, and me and myself when I started Twitter as well, I always put myself in some sort of questions, and I never really knew the answer for that until I really invested time and knew what to do in that specific topic. So the most valuable asset of yourself is time. So we are basically someone that are there in case of any type of owner do not have time to see like man, I need, or not do not have time, also don't have the knowledge for that. Not everyone knows how to SEO optimized a WordPress file, for example. So they do not have time of 1 or 2 years to get into that topic very, very deep to learn it. So you hire someone else. So we are basically the helper the ladder to what you actually want for your business.
And who are the potential customers? So what type of companies?
Agencies, of course,
How big?
other agencies. Probably later on through the process, I will also work for agencies that provide that specific field, what I need for my agency. So it's B2B, business to business, but also business to customer, business to like if personal brands, any type of brands who just wants to get some social
I'm
footprint.
assuming something like medium-sized.
Yes, I also thought about that it will be some medium-sized. We are just like focusing, or I want to just focus on what's important, like what really matters to just give and pass down the knowledge of things what I gathered through the way, and what knowledge people I network with also maybe can provide.
Mm-hmm. What kind of can I see the logo? What kind of colors do you use?
The logo is just temporary. I sent you a Twitter link above. It's just temporary. It's nothing like very, very, I don't know, exclusive. I just wanted to
Mm-hmm.
reserve the name, reserve the handle.
So,
And just I would like with also with domain and so on. Yeah.
so I see like reds, black, whites. Well, actually, black mostly.
Yes.
So black typically represents like status, high quality, premium stuff, exclusive. So maybe okay.
Like you need to like see and understand, like we are like a data driven, like we are fully data driven agency. That means we evaluate how your like, for example, traffic was before. We implement the strategy and evaluate how it is running after. So we like are data driven. We analyze. We do not like say, oh, maybe this and maybe there. So we actually work precise. I work precise. That's very important to actually works. So at the same time, it's not an option for private brands or users to say like, man, your strategy didn't help, because we are gonna see if it helps or not.
So precise. Okay. Are there any particular fonts that you're using?
Fonts.
Yeah.
Anything but not Comic Sans.
No,
I do not have.
I'm asking if you've chosen some particular fonts and
No, I did not.
do you have a website?
No, also not yet. This actually from the website.
Okay, then I'll also need to find some fonts. It's gonna be non-serif fonts because they are
Surprising.
Yeah, okay.
Just surprising. I am sure it's gonna be good.
Okay. And then more or less that's pretty much it. So I would let's see the script. Based on the script, then I'm gonna come up with a bunch of ideas and make the whole video a little bit more interesting. Anything else we need to discuss?
Actually not. So that's all I wanted to share with you.
So for
yes. But okay, no, it's gonna be in the copy within. Okay, no, everything's fine.
So do you need help with the copy? Do you want us to start working it to work on it together, or are you gonna do it on your own?
You mean to get like both of us, or?
I mean, like, if you want me to do some brainstorming with you.
Actually, like, I don't know, like I can do it. We can speak together about it. It's not something secret or I don't know what. It's just um, everyone knows you need a good hook and you need a good end of pitch.
No,
So
I'm saying this because typically when I work on projects, I rather be with other people, and even if they don't know anything about the topic that I'm discussing, I like to speak with people so that even when they say, even if they have a stupid idea, I'm
yeah,
capable of turning that stupid idea into an interesting idea.
okay.
But that's just me. Other people work differently, and I'm just offering my help. That's it.
That's cool, bro. You know, like when I write copy, I am very self-critical.
Mm-hmm.
So that means it never is one, okay, I start to write a sentence and it's like that. So it's usually like this. I write a sentence and I reread it and I delete it all. And then I write it again and it's like better. Okay, it's finer. Okay. And then I start to think about all of the what counts in marketing. What kind of words are important? What are the trigger words? Also very important is to mention you. You know, like if you see a lot of agency websites that provide such services, and I never saw like one word of you. You know,
Yeah.
like you offer
Basically, tell the customers how you're fixing or solving the problem for
yeah.
yeah. Um, what I do is when I write a sentence and that I don't really like, then I give it to ChatGPT.
Man, I just thought about making it with ChatGPT right now too.
I mean, you
But
can start, but then you would need to fix it. You would need to fix the output. But I think, yes, I mean, you're pretty good in copywriting, so I think
I
for you it's gonna be best if you start from scratch. I mean, do it on your own.
yes. This is gonna be easy, like not overcomplicated as a hook. Just gonna start with a question.
Mhm.
Do you want to write it down or I write it down? I have
You can write it down.
Right. Okay, so I'm gonna write right now. R U N agency or personal. No. Let's do it otherwise. You see, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
That's what I meant. No, it's not good. And
I'm not a big fan of like hooks that, or I don't know.
no,
Is that a
you're not.
hook?
Yes, that's actually a hook because also very like an efficient hook
Mm-hmm.
because that's a rhetorical question. Rhetorical question works most if you want to target that audience. You know, like that's why a lot of people start their tweets with, "Are you struggling with this and that, or do you do this?" So that's everyone. You know.
Okay. I mean, if you're starting with the pain point, then okay, but calling out the target audience in the first.
Well, no, not calling them out. Definitely not. Like how you mean calling them out? Ah, yeah.
You are a marketing agency, or you are a personal trainer, or whatever.
So we're gonna do it like I'm gonna script write it in the chat here. So we're gonna put it like this. You are probably here because you need assistance. Uh, how do you think about that starting? You're probably because you need assistance.
Can you repeat?
Starting with you are probably here because you struggle or you need assistance.
Maybe the word probably, I think it's a weak word.
Well, yeah, we're gonna do it easier. We're gonna use ChatGPT.
I found one. How about, let's see if you can use this one. When you love feeling something, but don't have the time to something every day, do you think you can use it?
I don't know if it's smart to use time in the sentence because they I don't know.
Well, you can change the time with something else. Don't have the energy, don't have the resource.
There is no. Do you have like they should see that they have a desired outcome, like they have a goal and that we have the solution. So be direct, like really direct, speak direct. So,
Or you can start maybe, this is why your solution isn't working, or
that's very smart, actually, marketing wise too. Also, that's what did you say?
this is why your solution isn't working.
Oh, or this is why your company doesn't improve, or this is why you don't see results. Because that's what he wants. He doesn't see result. That's why he actually got onto this page, because he wants to hire someone that brings him the desired results. This is why you don't see results for your company. Or should I write digital company?
Okay, so now you can call out your target audience. Outside it's like almost 0 degrees centigrade, and I've been keeping my window open, and now I have a sore throat.
Yeah, I swear I feel the same.
Take a little bit of medicine. No, here's another one. What you need to know about product problem solution.
To write this as a hook, or
yeah, all of these are hooks.
How again?
What you need to know about.
I think it's better if we stick to why. Why they like to put the problem in their face directly,
Yeah.
Because I don't know if they need to know. They need to know why they don't see results, I think.
Okay, so always start with why.
This is why, yes. I would want to know as a company, like, why.
No,
I do not.
I'm referring to Simon Sinek. Why, what, how.
Okay.
So always start with why.
Exactly. What and how. Man, I'm telling you honestly, there are thousands of scripts on how to behave in marketing, on how to structure your stuff, on how to things. I have to tell you honestly, there are some things which are very important to stick to them, especially if you try to sell something.
Mhm.
but not everything is that deep and overcomplicated how they explain. So what helped me a lot is to always put in this freestyle, what, like, ask yourself sometimes, if it feels good, then just put it in, That's what she said.
In when I was doing when I was in university, and basically there was always one right answer. Actually, whenever the professor asked a question, I mean, they were at least two uh, right answers. But
Mhm.
if you didn't know the second answer, you can go with the first one, which was always it depends.
It depends.
So in economics, if someone asks you a question, you can reply it depends, and it's almost always true.
It's right.
Okay.
And now it sounds, this is why your digital business is not successful yet. Short prompt put to the point of the next three pain points. I just wrote them down here. Of course, there are more pain points for thousands of things, but I just mentioned three because I have um, three services that I provide, and yeah, there are at the total of, how can I say, like 16, 17 services return of investment company actually can offer as a service, but that's way too much, and that's not strategically not smart to offer 10 services as a as you
Um,
know.
my rule is three. That's it.
Yeah, that's why I have three, but on those three there are yeah, like, you need to be good at them. Okay, so after the pain points I wrote down, um, as the narrator, as the speaker, basically, at this point you ask yourself, who are you and how can you help me?
Uh, read it the entire thing.
Mm, at this point, you ask yourself,
No, no,
who
no.
are
From the beginning.
okay, this is why your digital business is not successful yet. First of all, um, should I read out what the first is, or
Yeah.
low organic search visibility? Second of all, lack of engagement and followers. And third, the ineffective customer support.
Okay.
Um, these are the pain points of the three services. So then at the next, I said, at this point, you ask yourself, who are you and how can you help me to make
Um.
my business more successful? I like to use successful because it's a trigger word. And help also is a trigger word because everyone wants help. Help in managing their time, help in problems, help in social interaction. People love help.
But why not instead start with the solution? Like, I will help you whatever you do. Then
Because, oh,
okay. Then
yes,
you give some, like, quickly some testimonial, and then you go through the points that you mentioned, basically the pains and struggles, and how is it gonna look like if they don't take your service.
I never thought about that structure, but from what I've seen, like so far, it's more effective if they are first hit, or they feel like, how should I say, they arrived somewhere where first of all their first intention before they arrived there was anyway to hear or to see what they just need to see, like, I'm here because my business is not successful yet. So why is it not successful yet? Okay, this is why. Okay, that guy knows, or though this agency knows what he's talking about. He knows the pain points why my possible business is not working. So, and then just imagine the video would end. What is the first thing what that guy would want? I want to know
Okay, so okay,
who are you and how can you help me?
sure. I mean, you can do the same thing, but you can achieve the same thing, but do it a little bit differently. Because when he arrives, you're scaring him. You're scaring the customer. But instead, I suggest like telling him what exactly you're offering. Then you build trust, but with really quick you would show some social proofs, and then you move on to like scaring them why they need to stick around, why if they leave it's gonna continue to be bad for them.
It's also a possibility.
Okay.
But the thing is, being scared is or being scared, like it's not like I'm scaring them because they had the intention or they had these thoughts.
We're talking about the emotion behind it, or we are just labeling the emotion that you are presenting. Because as you're starting, like you understand what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. It's just like it's how should I say? Maybe emotionally wise. How did I say? If you go from sad to happy, then you're much more like to buy. Then you go from happy to sad, because at the end you create panic. What also is so these are we speak about two different things that are, I don't know what is more effective with this one or the other. I just made good experiences with the first one I just told you.
I think that both of them are the same. I haven't seen any study that suggests that positive or negative emotions really impacts more or less. It's a little bit difficult to measure them. That's the first problem. But so far, I mean, we actually discussed this at university, and basically there wasn't any proof that negative emotions are better than positive. So it's up to you.
The thing is, at the end of the road, or one of that method will work, but it's much more important if they stuck around until end.
Well, I mean, you need to have a structure. That's the important thing.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't know.
Basically, what I'm suggesting is based on the VSL, or the thing that I showed you.
And like it's, how should I say? Like not see it as like a hard sell thing. It's more like a presentation, being a little bit more subtle. Like at this thing is like I do not also like not want to necessarily include. I'm not sure yet the testimonials into that video. I just want an extra section for that on that website. So basically, people are do click on that on those and want to write a little story behind that.
But
So they
look,
just
why do you think it should be a soft sell?
Because it should be just act a little bit more professional. Did you were at a restaurant where they are expensive as shit, and then sometime later you were at a restaurant who they basically like lack of kinda, they bring to you fast the menu so you can order and just get the fuck out. So when you go to an normal restaurant, expensive restaurant, you first arrive there, and then you've given like 10 minutes time. There's no hectic around you. There is not someone that pushes you into buying anything. So this should just be an act of professionalism. I don't want them to be like, okay, what do we do? That's my problem, and this is the testimonials for me to what? To buy. Okay, yes, of course, the intention at the end is to buy, but just be here and see the company you are work with. If you maybe decide that you want that thing or that service, then first I go to the testimonials and I look on there's a story behind that. He can tell me something about this, about business relations, customer relations, that we cooperate and we communicate. And of course, there are going to be call to actions. Because I'm not trying to put a service into the someone that does not want it. Say that this is a high ticket services. That's why.
Yeah, but still, if they arrived on your website, that means that they are pretty much at the end of the funnel. So they are either in the decision making stage, if we're talking about AIDA, and so I think that the VSL should be a little bit, a little bit harder, like hard sell, because with the soft sell you're basically doing it on all the other channels, for example on Twitter. So when they come to your website, then this is the time that you actually need to sell them. That's that's the way I think about it.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
So what do you?
Yeah, I can show to him the things, like I show to him my services. So I think, like, I don't know. But it's not basically. I don't know what is like. It's not a soft sell actually.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. Again, what do you have so far?
I have the hook. I have the paint. Shortly, promptly, who we are, what we provide, the guarantees. Then I show to him the customer service, and at the end we have a closing pitch.
Okay.
That's that. I like I said, I do not want to overcomplicate it. Too much content in it. I do not want too many pictures in it. Like, not too many pictures. Like, too many, I don't know, effects or I don't know what. I just want it to be a smooth and nice video to show about, to put in front of their face who they are. To put in front of their face who we are, the problem, who we are, and what we can provide. That's all, Because I think it's too much if I write, for example, in like we add in the VSL, like book now at the beginning, book now at the end, and then at the end of the website, if you scroll down, there is another booking sign.
No,
So
no, only at the end of the only at the end of the VSL you would have the CTA.
yeah, I have as a CTA, book a free call now and let's get to know each other. So customer relations are very important, and yeah, so I just chose that way,
Okay.
and I think like, yeah.
Wait, wait,
uh,
wait, wait. Didn't you send me that awesome CTA like book now or miss out?
book now or miss out. Yeah. I'm not sure this works with them as well.
Okay.
But or miss out is legendary, man. I'm telling you, miss out is legendary. This is more like I basically need to adapt to another form of customers, potential client. There is the marketing, what is the you use in sales copywriting on internet, but like if you are like at such a website, then you actually have agency, you have people that know more about marketing than probably yourself.
Mhm.
There's some other topics and services we do not provide, and to speak to these people, this is an act of change the vocabulary based on what type of people you speak with, and this is something
Just a
that's
second.
very,
But
yeah.
at the end of the day, again, they are people and they have the same cognitive biases as any other. This was really interesting. I don't know if you've read the book Influence. Um,
Yeah.
really, really great book. And basically, in the book, it describes all the principles for persuading people. And it was interesting. I really liked how the book was written because it had so many examples
Yeah.
and it talked about because influence can be often mistaken for manipulation. The line is pretty
Yeah.
thin between the two. So inside of the book, it also provided guide how to act. For example, if you see someone is manipulating, so if someone is using these tricks on you, how you can avoid them. But what was interesting is even the author who actually wrote the book, he said that he fell victim to this kind of things. So at the end of the day, we're human and we react pretty much the same way when you
That's
see that kind of impulses.
that's true, man. Yeah, and it's just like trigger words is not a lie that they trigger inside your brain, more especially in the linguistic system. They trigger your neurons and your all of the receptors, and it's like a chemical reaction of everything. It's a chemical reaction of you reading and knowing that you have a problem in first case, and then you see trigger words which reacts also with the linguistic system. Basically, all of those emotions you subconsciously have or subconsciously create, you either detect them or you do not detect them. But there are also people who detect them but are smart enough to take the offer and the service. So I have no problem with good marketing that are using templates and trigger words to manipulate me. But if those guys really can deliver, then yeah.
No, okay, so the definition for manipulation and persuasion, um, Persuasion is if they are trying to help you, if they have positive intentions of helping you, then it's persuasion. But if they want to trick you into buying something, then it's manipulation. So that's the difference between the two words. But also, I think, for example, if some sophisticated marketing agency comes to your website and they see all this interesting psychological things that you have in your own marketing, I think that would give you additional points, because that would prove that actually, okay, so this guy knows what he's doing. That's how
Yeah,
I see it.
it's right. It's right. There are many factors, and in fact, I know there are a shit ton of factors when they come to when it's about that you want to get out your product out there. The thing is that there are in fact so many things that you need to take care of if you would want to take care of, you would not be able to put that in a pitch. It doesn't matter what you want to do. So that's why you sometimes have to pick out the things, knowing if they work or not, testing them, and if they work, then you're lucky, and if not, then you just need to adapt something. That's it. So
what do we have now?
We have the services, we have the guarantee.
Okay. Did you write them down? Are you gonna?
Yeah, I have. I just need to write the guarantee and the pitch end. So my suggestion is that I'm gonna write this.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna send the document with you to you, and then we're gonna discuss things from further there.
Okay.
And in the meantime, you prepare yours, and we're gonna have a meeting, like maybe, I don't know, tomorrow. I cannot promise, I'm a little busy, but these days actually, and we can also, like, from time to time, like, write.
Yeah, sure, no problem.
All right, man. Thanks a lot. Ciao, ciao. Bye bye.
Ciao, ciao.